that sounds, there was a period there when the Discord servers first came up that there was probably two or three groups on each one of those Discord servers running every single.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
mean,
I remember that. It was just nonstop.
yeah. I mean, so someone saying that over the course of 4 or 5 months they ran it 27 times actually isn't really that unbelievable.
Yeah,
I'm not saying from a time perspective or anything like that. I'm just like, who would want to?
I know. I know. I want to run an adventure one time and I'm done. Maybe twice. I like doing adventures multiple times at conventions because I get really good at it by about the third or fourth time, and I look like a superstar DM.
I started DMing a
How
couple
many
of
times
weeks
have you
ago.
run this one?
Zero. Get ready.
All
I'm
right.
running a campaign for my wife and mother-in-law and kids. I just
Nice.
started a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
I'm gonna do the season 9 AL adventure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let's get started on this one. Looks like Jay Stanley showed up. Hey, how you doing, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you?
Awesome. We're doing good. Okay. So, most of you have been involved in previous adventures in this series where you are thwarting the advances of mind flayers in the area of the lands around Flan. At the behest and employ of the Chancellor of Flan, who is one Calypso, a tiefling, former adventurer, um, and she has called on you again. So the adventure starts in the city of Flan. You've recently returned from a expedition into the Underdark to try and chase down these mind flayers. You found some information from an outpost that their their city is like completely encased under the earth and can only be teleported into. So you're kind of trying to figure out ways to get into there, researching that. None of you are schooled in the arcane arts, so you're relying on others. Kind of left it in Calypso's hands to look into.
I know magic.
You know magic, you're just not trained in arcana. With your
Just
your
not good at it.
your 8 intelligence isn't helping you out either.
No.
It just comes naturally to you.
Yes.
Okay, so the adventure starts with you guys. Oh, don't forget you can start with your starting items at tier 3. You can have a vehicle with a non-combat crew, or a 100 gold piece item from the player's handbook, or a potion of healing, or inspiration. So we'll assume you're taking potion of healing. If you want something else, type what you took instead.
Can I get a submarine schooled
And
manned by
Ray and Might and
octopuses?
Brant all already have inspiration, so you could go with a potion.
Define vehicle.
No, you can't take my mom, Jeremy.
One of the war machines from Avernus.
Yeah, a really broken down one for 100 gold.
And you
Actually-
don't have the soul coin to power it, so whatever.
Oh no, it just says vehicle. Leaves it open, so I guess you can have like a ship or something. I'll have to look that up. Okay.
Spelljammer? Can I have a spelljammer?
Yeah, right. Not a Lloyd.
I would love to play in a Spelljammer campaign. Oh my god.
The adventure starts with you all at the Cracked Crown Inn, which is near Podol Plaza in the western part of the city of Flan. And you spot a cloaked tiefling in the corner booth. She stands out just enough to be noticeable, but not so much as to be memorable in this place. But you recognize her as Calypso, the Chancellor of Flan, and she beckons you over. She introduces herself to those of you who haven't met her before, and buys a round of drinks for all of you, and several platters of appetizing food, and then gets right down to business to tell you what she's found out since your expedition returned. But let's just do a quick intro so everyone knows what all the characters are. Starting with you, go ahead.
Chu is a Lucian druid. Lucians are people who live up on the far north on the glaciers. He's very taciturn, doesn't speak a whole lot. Kind of looks around with sorry, I just read what Shane wrote, so I got distracted. Distrustful of everyone around him, and he's got a petrified mouse hanging from his belt by its tail.
All right. Next is Ray. Whoops, Ray. There we go.
The shorter version is Ray is a lycanthrope slayer who has started to transition into killing other abominations, aberrations, people who use commas incorrectly. She spent a long time in Barovia and is kind of scarred by that, but in general, she's pretty loyal to her party and likes to kill the bad guy. Oh, and she's a fighter, battle master.
Pretty handy with a crossbow. Next is Might.
I got a new spell for you for tonight, Ray.
What? Huh?
I got a new spell. It'll help you out.
Oh, gosh.
Might's a monk who's traveling the world looking for the lost monastery where he grew up and somehow disappeared. Yeah, on his way, he's just trying to help because his master says a stone that weeps in silence weeps best.
I think he's got like a table of 5 different words, and he randomly puts them together.
His master just told me if you got a problem with it, shut the fuck up.
Brant, go ahead.
Brant is a loyal follower of Bahamut. Heavy armor, has his magic pickaxe Scalebreaker. He's a knight in the Order of the Horde, and their small knighthood is devoted to Bahamut. And the main goal of the Order is to reclaim unused treasure and donate it to young dragons that are just starting out and to dragons that are escaping an abusive relationship.
That's awesome.
And last we have Loki.
Loki is a cute little gnome glamour bard arcane trickster, and she was born and raised in Waterdeep, and she's just she has the charlatan background, and she's just basically like a kind of a street urchin. You know, she's just trying to get her family name back that was lost, I guess, from her father did, you know, some sort of stuff and or was blamed for some stuff, and she's just trying to clear his name and get her kind of noble name back. And basically, she's just a little street urchin.
Okay. Well, Calypso took a shine to you, Loki, when you came into the Cracked Crown and told you that she wanted to introduce you to these rough and tumble adventurers who needed some looking after in a dangerous mission they were going to be going on. It would make for some good stories, she tells you. So you're sitting there with Calypso, all of you, and she kind of recounts what has happened before about the refugees that have been kidnapped off the Iron Road. You found out where they would be taken. You traveled down into the Underdark to find out where the Mind Flayers were. You found out that their home is completely surrounded, and she was trying to find out how to get into it from the information you were able to provide to her. She also asked a close ally of hers to investigate some additional reports. A dwarf named Regis. He's a former adventurer, she says, and a proud member of the Zentarum, who I was once a member of. He was not the same when he returned from the investigation, and I'm quite worried. I think the Mind Flayers are planning something far larger than just a series of simple kidnappings, and I fear that Regis somehow has an indication of their plot. I'd like to take you to him and see if you can puzzle out what he's learned. I haven't been able to make heads or tails of it, I'm afraid. He's been placed into protective custody inside a secure location nearby here. I'll take you there. If you can find out what's going on, any action is sanctioned, whatever you need to do. And then she lays 2 big diamonds on the table. You'd estimate they're worth at 1,000 gold each. She says this is just a down payment. If you can put a final end to these Mind Flayers, there's more where these came from. And then she also places a scroll tube on the table. She says this is a spell scroll of Power Word Pain. So, you guys have that to use. Jeremy should know how that works.
Yep. I should. Shane should know how that works too.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Calypso pays for your all's tab and then takes the assembled group of you to a building nearby Podal Plaza. Once inside, she explains that Regis the dwarf has been secured here inside the sub-basement, which is hidden, and she reveals the secret door and a flight of stairs that leads down. I'm uncomfortable with him being near other citizens of Flan at this time. I wish the best for your interrogation of him. A full report at the conclusion of the mission would also be appreciated. With that, I'll take my leave. Come and find me if you can find out any information from him. Don't let him leave this place, though. And so she leaves you alone with Regis the Mad. The dwarf is sitting on a stool in a far corner, babbling to himself, tracing imaginary symbols on the wall. There's a mattress of straw and some patchy blankets pushed against the wall. There's an iron plate with some gruel on it near the door. The dwarf is mostly toothless and smells of wet tobacco.
Oh.
He is raving and switching between common and dwarven in the strange words he's uttering, which I think, Ray, you speak both, right?
What were those one more time?
Common and dwarven.
Yeah, yes.
Thanks to your belt. Okay. So he's ranting and he says, 2 over 1, peace and beauty, a thing of stony wonder. Beauty is inside all of us. He points to Might's belly. I have brought them peace, still waters and fine foods, fit for royalty, but intended for everyone. He looks at all of you and raises his hands in the air. Chu and Ray. Between the words that everyone's hearing in common and the other words that he's putting in dwarven, and Ray, you have the best understanding of what he's saying, you're picking up kind of a subtone to the things he's saying. So when he said 2 over 1, peace and beauty, a thing of stony wonder, some of the dwarven words made you think it's 2 things that have merged into one, and the stones hold the solution. And he went on, beauty is inside all of us, and you think he's intending that something has to be implanted inside of you. I've brought them peace, still waters, and fine foods, fit for royalty, but intended for everyone. You're disturbed by some of the dwarven words there with regard to poison. You think maybe he's poisoned all the food and water at the Cracked Crown, and everyone that has been there is now becoming as he is, and you all were just there. He continues on, the voices as music, a lyrical lullaby to bring us joy. It speaks now to me and soon to you. And with that, there's a voice in his head, and there's soon to be a voice in your head. Seeds grow into truth. I bring you truth. Consume for peace for all. He has seeds that will show you the truth, and you must consume them to bring peace to everyone. He's pleading, nearly begging with you to eat these seeds. And he keeps going on and on. Do you have any questions or anything for him?
Can you tell us what these seeds are supposed to do?
During his rants, he's idly flipping his fingers about and exhibiting muscle tics, which some of you guys notice. And let's see here. Loki, you notice these, I believe. Huh. Yeah, okay. And maybe some others I just didn't write down in the languages you speak. Loki, these tics and muscle tics and twitches and moving his fingers about that seem to be idle, random craziness, you think it's thieves' cant. And he's signaling you that the seeds are in the mattress. There's only one mattress looking around the room, and it's that pile of straw and patchy blankets.
Should we check it out?
Yeah, you go check it out, Ray, and indeed you find a small, moist leather sack. Would you
It
like
got
to?
moist,
Really?
Would you like?
moist and sack in there.
Would you like to open that up?
I will examine the small moist
Leather sack. Inside you find a cache of small glittering pearls in the moist leather sack that reek of brine. There are about a dozen of them. Small glittering pearls that reek of brine. Regis goes on, sharp, 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 and gone. Gone is my sharp, and it's gone, and it's sharp, and it's mine. And Loki, you turning back, you look and see that, and you can see more thieves' cant, saying he dropped something behind him, a dagger or a knife, and he wants it back. So, none of you have any idea what these seeds might be, but he seems to be telling you that you need to consume them to bring peace back to Flan.
I've done worse things in Barovia.
Okay, so I would like to go look behind to see what he's talking about.
Well, you find the leather sack full of glistening pearls. Brant, you are kind of consumed by these things. They would make a really good probably reward to bring back to a dragon. You probably should eat one of them first, though, just to make sure that they're safe.
I'm all about it. Hey,
Okay.
You say he wants us to eat this? Sure.
All right. Brant throws one down and starts to glisten, his skin turning moist all over. And then he kind of fades out of view, and he's gone.
And Brant dies.
There's nothing left of him. It's like he left this plane of existence, leaving,
All right,
leaving nothing behind.
I'm going to take two. Well, okay. I'll let everyone else go and then bring the extra ones with me.
Okay. Okay, so Brant takes off. He's gone after eating a pearl. Who else wants to go?
Do it, guys.
Chew's gone. Ray's gone.
What was he saying about behind him? Did he drop a knife behind him?
Behind him.
Is it behind, like maybe in the past behind him?
Sharp, 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 and gone. Gone is my sharp, and it's gone, and it's sharp, and it's mine. Seeds grow into truth. I bring you truth. Consume for peace for all. The voice is as music, a lyrical lullaby to bring us joy. It speaks now to me and soon to you. I have brought them peace, still waters, and fine foods fit for royalty, but intended for everyone. Beauty is inside all of us. 2 over 1, peace and beauty, a thing of stony wonder. Nothing about anything behind him.
He said something about him dropping a dagger. Sharp, sharp.
Yeah, maybe that sounded like behind. It's sharp and it's mine.
That's what he was
All right,
saying.
Might and Loki, you guys are the only ones left. You going?
Well, this seems absurdly reckless, so I guess.
Okay. Loki, you want to go too?
Sure.
All right. You find yourselves looking at each other inside the same basement. Regis is not there, though. It is just you now. The building, which was once made out of stone, now the walls are bone and cartilage, and thickened mucus is used as mortar. The stairs go up to the upper floor. There's some pulsing lights coming from above. Looking that way, the mortar lines arc with streams of light that pulse through them, almost like blood flowing through veins. The whole place is lit in a dim, ambient light. So that's good news for you, Mite. You finally get to teleport somewhere.
Yeah.
Looking outside, you are in Flan still, or at least the buildings nearby look like Flan's buildings. But all of them are made of bone and cartilage now, with thickened mucus as mortar. The pulsing light streamed through all of them, providing a dim light. There's an overpowering scent of brine filling the air. A thick, rubbery membrane is just a few feet above the buildings, like a wall or something encasing you inside this place. You feel like something is wrong inside you, like that pearl that you ate while it brought you here is starting to transform you. What it's transforming you into, you don't know, but you won't have much time, you don't think, to bring an end to whatever controls this plane that you're in, this semi-plane that you're in. And as such, game-wise, you believe you will have the opportunity for, let's see, we got Chu, Ray. You believe you'll have the opportunity for 2 short rests before whatever's transforming you takes hold and you are lost. So you kind of take those short rests as you go, in between darting between buildings and bandaging up wounds and such. So any of you individually can take a short rest when you're not in combat whenever you want. Effectively get the benefits of a short rest.
Okay.
So the town's a dark reflection of itself now. The buildings look familiar but alien. Wet and crystalline webbing extends between the walls. The buildings are built from cartilage. No sky can be seen thanks to the membrane that is just above the buildings. And the heavy scent of brine permeates everything. You quickly find that the place is inhabited by creatures as it was before, humans mostly, but they seem almost like automatons walking around. And you also see in the distance mind flayers. The humans that you see, and there's some gnomes and some elves as well, and a few dwarves. When one gets close enough, you can see that their foreheads have giant holes in them. As if
the mind flayer foreheads have giant holes.
No,
in them?
the humans and the elves and the gnomes and the dwarves, as if the mind flayer has been feasting on their brains and left the hole open for their mind flayers to sample.
Huh. So creepy.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
their skulls empty then, or just...
No, there's like brain there too. It's just kind of partly consumed. So, you guys are in a street. You're in a building just by Podal Plaza. So you're like in this alley right here between D and E on the map. And is there anywhere you want to try and go from here?
Should we try to head back to the tavern?
So G is the cracked crown right here. So it's just a short little trip to G.
Trip.
You have Mantor's library right here. You have the scholar
hasn't experienced this since the last time he found some mushrooms under an Arctic cow dung.
Scholar Square is right here. Podal Plaza is right here. The cracked crown is right here at G. And you guys are in this alley right here.
Well, it sounds like we need to find the source and eliminate it, which probably, I mean, we could try to just bust our way through, but I'd vote for trying to at least be as sneaky as we can to get and find a source rather than fighting every mind flayer and thrall that they have walking around this.
Like it.
Any chance someone has passed without trace?
Yes, I can use,
yes, I do.
key points.
Oh, cool. Well, let's fire that up, and I don't know. It usually seems that the bad guys like to be in the center of things. You want to...
So Mike can do it with key points. Chu can do it with the spell slot. Which one you guys want to do?
Let me do it with a spell slot. I don't use very many of my spell slots.
Okay.
You're like loaded down
also,
with
I will
Arsenal
use all
1.
4 of my spell slots to cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Level 1 Goodberry, and that will give us 40 Goodberries
Okay.
to divide up.
So 8 to 8. Wait, how many are there? There's 5 of you?
Yeah, so 8 apiece.
Yep, 8 apiece.
So you guys want to go get the D? Oh, that's like an open market, right?
The D. No way you said that. You guys want to go get the D? Yeah, D is Podal Plaza. So it's like the main market in town. Peeking around the building to look at that market, you can see that it now serves as a slave market. You see creatures of all types being bought and sold there. Many mind flayers about the
Any
place, buying and selling. No dragons, no.
Okay.
That's good for us.
So the slaves, do they look like they are from our world, or do they look like they're also messed up acid trip monsters?
They look like they're messed up. Like they might have been brought in from your world, though, because they're definitely regular humans.
Mm-hmm. But maybe they've already gone through the transition that we're currently going through.
Could be. You could end up like them when you're done, possibly.
Good.
So I'm going to move you guys to their map here. Actually, it's the same map, but different location. So here's the building that you're coming out of.
Oh my.
Around the corner, there's the flight of stairs that go down. You guys are just peeking around the corners of the streets, a couple different directions. So go and put you guys where you might want to be peeking around the corners. And
let's see. Yeah, I can peek around this corner here. I'm pretty stealthy.
I'll just stand in the middle, not get close to any corners.
I'll peek around this corner.
okay.
Come back, Loki. There.
Okay.
I'm trying to find stealth on here to roll. But
You don't need to roll it. You don't need to roll it right now. Not yet. Okay, so you're getting ready to go into position. You just come out the door. Might's starting to head across, peeking around the corner there. Ray's gone up to that corner. She's peeking around that. Loki's right by her to peek around that. Chu just getting ready to come around the corner. And the first thing you see and hear is creatures coming your way. And from one direction, Might, you spy a mind flayer and a mind witness, one of those floating, multi-tentacled monstrosities with a single eye. You remember them shooting eye rays at you. And then Ray, you're peeking around the corner the other direction. You don't see anyone coming. So, everyone, I doubt you're going to be able to duck out of the way completely in time with Brant even there. So everyone roll initiative. So, let's see. To roll initiative, Jeremy, you click on your Loki token. And then one thing you want to double check is click on the thing that looks like a gear icon up above the chat log on the very top right of your screen. And look for alphabetically sort token actions and uncheck that box. And once you've done that, click off your token, back on your token, and you're looking for a button that says IN +5. It should be the top left button on the top of the screen, and click that.
I'm sorry, what? IM +5?
IN +5. I'll click it for you this time, but
Okay, I see it.
yeah, next time I'll let you do it. Okay, so there's our initiative order. Might, you are first to react to seeing those guys coming. Brant, make a stealth check for me. Let's just see if they saw you right at the start of combat.
Let's see, and I've got
+10.
+10.
Yeah.
So a 12.
Nicely done, Brant. So they have seen you. They're not surprised. Mike, go ahead.
This is me being stealthy.
Your turn, Mike.
Did
All right.
better than
Well, I'll go around here, smack the mind flayer.
That's a hit.
attempt to stun it.
That's a con save. Mind Flayer not stunned.
And hit it again.
That's also a hit for 12 more.
Stun it again.
Con save. Mind Flayer stunned.
And we'll do the Mind Witness with the unarmed strike.
14 does not get through its rubbery hide.
I am going to use my mobility to try and get out of the cone. Maybe here.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of, those are buildings. You can kind of climb up where the sign is right by yourself and then perch yourself on the building. And
Okay,
you attacked them both
that
with
works.
mobility, so no attacks opportunity. And then Ray, you hear that. Ray, make a perception. Well, you're passive. 17 passive. Okay, Ray, you hear there's something coming down the street the other direction, but you don't see it yet.
Like footfalls.
Yeah, footfalls.
All right. I'm gonna let everyone know, and then I'm gonna wait. Where the hell did Mike go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey guys, let's put our attacks in here and move up around behind these guys and maybe not pull that other side. We go 1, 2. So he's stunned, but the eye hole thing is not.
Correct.
Such an eye hole.
Yeah, that's not how I'd like to have done it, but that's how. All right, so boom, boom, boom. What the hell? Just okay. Yeah, I guess I'm shooting the stun.
19
I'll be,
connects.
Yeah, for 20
Got it.
minimum damage. And 24.
Got it.
And maybe 28.
20 dropped him.
All right, and then is it worth putting anything on that? One more into the other guy, so a 20 for 3 minimum damage. Tom flipped his switch on. Shitty
That's
rolls,
right.
shame.
That's right.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, one of the things coming around the corner comes into view for you, Loki and Chu. It is another Mind Witness. It comes to here and then shoots eye rays in your guys' direction. First will be on Loki, second on Chu, third on Loki. If there's 3 of them, I can forget if it has 3 or not. It does have 3. Okay, so the first one's on Loki. That's an aversion ray. So Loki, make a charisma saving throw. So do that. Click on your token. And then you're going to click the CH18 button. Nicely done. Okay, so you made your save, so you don't have aversion. And then the next ray is fear on Chu. Are you even susceptible to fear? Yeah, you are. So make a 13 wisdom save, Chu. You are good. And then I'll re-roll for the last one, and this one's on Loki. That is a slow ray. 13 dex save, Loki.
Sorry, dex save?
Yep. So click your token and click the D16 button. All right. Okay, so you guys dodge all those rays, Loki and Chu. And next to go is Loki. What would you like to do, Loki?
So the Mind Flayer's gone? Or?
The Mind Witness is done. That's this floating thing with multiple tentacles.
The mind Flayer was killed.
Mm-hmm. The other Mind Flayer was killed. What would you like to do, Loki?
So there's only 2 witnesses, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, so the one on the south, I will cast Dissonant.
Dissonant Whispers, okay. Let's click your token, and then you're looking for the Dissonant Whispers button. That is 60-foot range, so you're in range. It's a saving throw, wisdom saving throw. Whoops, wrong one. Wisdom saving throw. That is a 15 on save, which does not make it versus you, so that's 16 psychic. And it's got to use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows from you. Flies at 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What else, Loki?
I would like to run on top of the building. with
Okay.
my spiders.
Okay, go ahead. Alrighty. After Loki is Brant.
20, 25, right? I'll move over to this Mind Witness. And guess we are. We'll blade him. Blade Orbic. 17.
Hit.
For. You know what? Do some damage to him. Nah, I'm not gonna waste it this round. So I just hit him for 6 thunder and 7 magical piercing.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, after Brant, it goes. It will. Let's see what these eye rays. They're not ranged attacks, they're just saves. So it's going to fire off eye rays, one at Might, one at Brant, one at Loki. And they'll go in that order. So 3 on you, Might. It's psychic damage and 13 intelligence save to negate it, Might. Otherwise, take 29 psychic. Good job. So you take no psychic. Next ray is a 4, because we'll skip the 3. The 4 is a slow on you, Brant. 13 dex save to negate. You're good. And then I'll reroll for Loki. Reroll the 3 again. A 1. That's a version on you, Loki. It's a 13 charisma save to negate.
Oh, nice.
You are good. It's done. Chew, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to there and firebolt. Or rather, produce flame. Sorry. That'll miss.
It does. Okay. Then Loki, you see coming down the street around the corner of Mind Flayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comes to there, and it will.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Okay, it'll do Dominate Monster on you, Loki.
Oh.
You need to make a 15 Wisdom save. You have advantage, or you'll be charmed. Good job. And he's got
Oh, that was close.
one more sparrow movement. He's done, and he yells out to you, Loki. The Mind Witnesses keep the Elder Brains safe from your meddling. You will never find them all.
Oh. So we got to kill all the Mind Witnesses, y'all.
Might.
Yep.
Might, your
You
turn.
can do that.
Can do.
Hey, well, let's
Challenge
jump down
accepted.
and start killing Mind Witnesses.
Can I get an amen?
Spear attack,
I hit.
and stun.
15 con save. Nope.
Spear attack,
I hit.
not stuns, but we'll keep trying.
Another con save. Made it.
And unarmed strike.
15 hit. 12 more.
No more stuns.
Might
I'm
is
just gonna
done.
Jump
Ray,
back.
your turn.
Old boy, right here in front. When you're on the pointing arrow. First one, 20 for 22.
Got it.
26 for 20.
Got it.
20 for 23.
Dropped him.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do with my bonus action.
All right. The Mind Witness.
Let me move right.
He floats up above this building, 1, 2, to there, and he shoots off rays at Chew, Brant, Loki in that order. Chew, you get the aversion rate 13 charisma save, and you're in the Paladin aura. Holy cow. You actually failed. So you have aversion rate. That gives you disadvantage on attack rolls for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of your next turn. We'll just give you that for the aversion rate. And then...
does that include spell attacks or...
Yep, all attack rolls.
Sounds good.
And then, Brant, you got fear, but you might be immune to fear. Oh no, that's 7th level for Paladins, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Go make a
Not
13 wisdom save. You're good. And then we got a 6. That's telekinetic on Loki. Make a 13 strength save, Loki. Oh, so it restrains you till the start of your next turn. You're incapacitated and move 30 feet. All right. So it's taken Loki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving Loki to there and about 30 feet in the air as well. So we'll put this 6, indicating Loki's 6 squares above the ground right now, being held by that mind witness. Loki, your turn. So you're being restrained. What would you like to do?
What can I do?
You can see the mind witness, so if you have any ranged attacks, you could do it on them. Any attack rolls would be at disadvantage because of being restrained.
Okay, so is he? I guess they're not wearing any metal armor, right?
No, it's not.
It's just a big blob kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I guess I could try. I guess the only thing I could try is to.
What are you gonna do?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Okay. On who? Oh, I guess only the one you can see is that mind witness. So here's his wisdom save. Looks like he made it. 20 on his save. Okay. After that is Brant.
Alright, I'm going to start out with a bonus action to Misty Step. There.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, Mr. Mind Flayer. Give him some pickaxe to the face. War pick to the face. I am going to use because I don't like being up in front of this guy. I use a 4th level Divine Smite.
Okay.
Where's my smite? There it is. Wow. So
12 plus 23 is 35 damage.
alright. Take your work for it. And attack number 2. 28, and we'll do a 3rd level Divine Smite this time.
9 and 6 is 15. 25 points damage.
Yep. I think that's all I've got.
All right. After Brant, Chew.
Can I position a fireball where I get both the mind witness and the Illithid?
You you think you could. You can't see the Mind Flayer nor Brant, though. So you'd have a hard time judging whether or not you're going to get Brant at the same time.
Try it, I got a lot of health.
If I move
I
to
was going
this
to say
space
that's
here,
never stopped Chew before.
oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I may get you because I'm going to position it right there.
Okay.
Because that'll
Roll.
get both of them right.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check, DC 10 to not get Brant.
Nice.
That sounds easy, but not for Chew. Oh, you did it. Nice job.
Oh.
Okay.
you.
Give me some damage for your spell.
Not great damage.
25 fire, 15 dex save for half. Here's dex save for the Mind Flayer. Ooh, got him. He chars up before you, Brant. The Mind Witness. He takes the full 25. And Ray and Shu and Might and Loki, you can see behind you, the first Mind Witness that you guys killed died from the fourth arrow to Ray. It wasn't quite dead, and it floated. It was floating in the ground. You thought dead, and now that it hits the ground, it impales itself on something sharp and explodes. When it explodes, a wave of psionic energy tears through the environment. The buildings around you shiver and sway, and a growling scream of incomprehensible rage fills everyone's mind. This is fireball radius. I'm going to use your... Nah, I'll roll it this way.
I was right there, sorry.
Okay. It'll just hit you and Ray then.
Okay. And did that happen before the end of my turn?
It happened right now.
Okay. I just wanted
So
to
you'll be able to finish. You'll be able to finish your turn after this happens.
Wonderful. Okay, perfect.
D8, D6, boom. Okay, 29 psychic damage. It's a DC 15 charisma save to have it.
Oh, that's what I'm good at.
So 29 psychic chew. Ray. DC 15 charisma save.
Glad it didn't
All right,
explode until after I left.
Yeah.
I'm going to move
I
down.
got that.
You nicely done, Ray. Right in the face.
Oh, you know, what's my...
And make my charisma check again at the end of my turn.
Take my damage.
I make it, so I am no longer averted.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then make a con check for your concentration.
Oh, yes. Made
Nice. Nicely done. Okay. All done, Chew?
I am.
As the end of that round, Might, your turn. You can, from where you're standing on the rooftops, you think you could run across the rooftops and get to that thing.
Or
teleport.
Since it's
yeah.
low light, I'm going to zap over there.
Nice.
Get advantage on my first attack with the spear.
Teleport to a dim, dark, vacant space. You see advantage on your first melee attack before the end of your turn. That's a hit for 8 points.
Well, we'll try a stun on
And a
this.
stun con save. Got him.
Finally. And then advantage on that second attack.
That's a hit for 11.
That's all I can do.
Okay, after Might is Ray.
I'm gonna run to the other side of this thing.
Okay. Your turn, Ray.
Yeah, Ray moves and readies an attack. Oh, is it up in the air where I can see it there?
Yeah. Yep, you can see it up there.
Then no readying attacks. We're going to go with a 17 for 21.
17 is a hit.
A crit for 27.
27, got it.
A 30 for 20.
Minus 20. All right. That thing explodes as well. Psychic energy tears across the rooftops, showering roof shingles down on you, Brant. Loki, you fall 30 feet to the ground immediately. Do you have any kind of slow fall or fly ability?
Yeah, I have. I don't know if it's a reaction or hang on.
Yeah, you could cast a levitate or fly spell.
Yeah,
but,
levitate. I have.
so yeah, you don't have anything. So that drops you 30 feet, and you take only 3 points of damage. That's amazing.
Sorry, 3 points?
Yep, you took 3 points. Land prone. This thing blows up.
Do you do that or I have to?
Oh, yeah, you do that. So click your token, and then there's a circle with a 63 in it. Click that and type -3, and then hit enter. And it'll subtract the 3 hit points. So click your token, click the circle, you got it. And then the Psychic Explosion by Might is 30 points of psychic damage might, DC 15 charisma save to have that. Well done. So you take 15 points of psychic damage. And 2 mind witnesses are obliterated. This fight that took place basically in this alley just outside the first building that you exited did not draw the attention of anyone immediately, but you don't think you'd want to stay here because those explosions were pretty powerful. So if you kind of pan back to the map of Flan, this took place like right here. So you can exit the area and head to the plaza, head to the library, head to the Cracked Crown, or any other locale of your choice.
As we're going along, I want to hit some people with an aid spell.
Nice.
Might gets up in combat. I get up in combat.
I don't.
Yeah, who's got the least amount of hit points?
I have 115 total.
Loki?
I think I got like 60.
Oh
Alright.
my.
So I'm going to use a 5th level spell slot for aid, so that's 20 hit points to Loki, myself, and Might.
All right, so I'll do this for you, Loki, because it's kind of weird how it happened, but I know Jeremy knows how to do it. And we'll see if David remembers. Double-click your token, and then I'm going to change your current hit points up by 20, so your 60 becomes 80, and your maximum hit points are going to go up by 20, so your 63 becomes 83. And then I save it, so now you're at 80 out of 83, Loki.
Alright,
That puts him out of disintegrate range, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to be out of.
I mean, if we're fighting these beamy bastards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
sure
going
where-
to
not sure where
healer's
tokens
kit
left.
myself.
Not sure where
Oh,
our
yeah.
tokens went there, Tom.
What are you looking for?
My token.
Should be right here.
Ah, there we are down there. Thanks.
Does anybody else need a shot off of their healer kit?
Oh yeah, I'll take a shot.
Okay, give me a quick second.
That's not.
I
that's
bought
not
my own
roll.
healer's
you
kit,
go.
so I could use a blast there.
Seven
All right.
plus 16.
That 7 plus 16 is for Shane. This one's for Mike.
Okay, so now you know that there's an Elder Brain here. You know the mind witnesses are kind of anchoring this plane in existence. Mind flayers are all about human cattle are wandering the streets randomly. So you're basically hunting for another mind witness. Or more mind witnesses.
Does anyone have a disguise kit with them that could kind of make us look like these other jobbers on?
Yeah, I have. I do, and I have a hat as well. Hat of disguise. I'd have to tune to get blended to somebody too.
I couldn't do that, but I mean, even makeup to put some purple like purple under our eyes and make us look kind of pale, like these these other things that might be helpful.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So
I
if
don't
you
know, I'm
got
not
the
skilled.
if you got the disguise kit, Loki, consider it done.
I'll cast minor illusion on myself and make a hole in my head.
I don't think that quite works that way because I don't think it moves with you. But
Oh, it
you
doesn't?
definitely have your
Okay.
disguise kit, so you can do that.
I can make it look like. Okay.
All right, so you guys move on down the streets. I'm going to zoom you back to the city map. You can tell me where you want to go next.
I want to go to the plaza.
All right, so the plaza, you can just see that out there, it is an open-air slave market. Creatures of all types are in the area. Due to the amount of activity in the place, you think you could pass more or less freely through, especially with your disguise now that you have. So long as you don't, act aggressively or act as anything but mindless cattle. And you
So
think,
how many do we see in
how many
this,
mind flayers in total?
plaza?
In the plaza, there's a good score of mind flayers. So you don't want combat to break out there, that's for sure. And wandering around the place, you don't see any mind witnesses in the area. Where would you like to go next?
The library.
All right. To building F, which is Mantor's library. The small square in front of it is covered in alien writing, a script called Qualith. It's a language native to mind flayers, and for some reason you almost think you could understand it. It would take an intelligence check. It's like a braille type language, so you have to kind of like run your hands across it. Normally mind flayers use their tentacles, but you could use your hands until your tentacles come in. Anyone want to try and read any of it?
Who's smart? Anybody?
Yeah, maybe who's
I have comprehend language. I'll cast that.
You want to cast that? Okay.
nice, dude.
Okay. So you go to read the first passage.
So sorry. How do these spell things work? Do you keep track of the slots, or does it do it automatically with your macro? Or
you'll have to keep track of them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a ritual anyway. So.
Well, you might not want to do rituals because you already have a time limit. Do you want to spend 10 minutes doing a ritual?
We do not. We're already able to read Mind Flayer script, so
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay. So do you want to cast it, or do you want to?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So cast it. You do. You go to read the first passage. Make a intelligence saving throw. So click your token and click your I whatever button for intelligence. Loki. All right. As you're reading this thing, you kind of have a sense of impending doom or something creeping up on you. You don't feel like you'd want to read any more of it. But the passage you get is the elder brain ushers in a new age. There's plenty more passages to read, but you don't feel like it'd be a good idea for you to try. Others could try if they wanted. You're not sure if it'd be a good idea for them or not.
I'm good.
You don't want to know anymore? The library itself is blocked off by the same membrane that forms the very low overcast of this place. So you can't actually get into the library.
Wait, so I could read the second line of it, and maybe we could put it together to.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I will.
There's writing all over. There's writing on all the walls and everything. So you're just like picking up passages. So you try to pick another passages. This one you don't even know if mind flayers read right to left to right or up or down or what. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw. Nicely done, Shu. Okay, you get the mind witnesses weave the web of protection. Anyone else want to try?
Come on,
do we
Shane,
have
you know
guidance?
you want to.
I
yeah,
do
I can
want
cast.
to, but
It's a saving
I
throw.
can cast guidance on you, but yeah, that won't help.
It's a saving throw.
oh, it's a saving throw. I'm sorry.
It seems you're all able to read it. It's just this impending feeling of doom that's coming
Yeah, I'll
on you.
read that shit.
All right, make an intelligence save.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
I'll use Indomitable.
All right, go for that.
Wait a minute. No, wait. The order I have to do it in. Once I use Indomitable, I guess I could lucky the second Indomitable roll, right? So the order doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll use Indomitable.
Okay.
So I just roll it again.
Yep.
Fix my aura.
Yeah, you got it.
Boom.
Anchored here by the god brain and spreading from here to final peace.
Will you say that one more time, Tom? I'm sorry.
Anchored here by the god brain and spreading from here to a final peace.
Oh.
So like we'll be stuck here forever, kind of thing, and that's why
Maybe.
Peace is being a vegetable.
Well, it sounds like the elder brain is anchoring. So the 3 lines we have are.
The elder brain ushers in a new age. The mind witnesses weave the web of protection, anchored here by the god brain and spreading from here to final peace.
Oof. Do we want to try to get one more line in there, guys?
Yeah, who hasn't done it?
I haven't done it.
Or might. I mean.
Brant's not smart enough to succeed, nor to not try.
Well, there you go. Might win in on it.
Might got an 11 on his saving throw. Oh, you got plus 5.
Might's
It's got 12. Might's what?
Sorry, he's in the aura, isn't he? Might.
Yeah. So you got a 12. Okay. Let's see here. Might. This starts creeping in your mind. The mores of society are a lie, meant to shackle free-thinking people. I will revel in that which others find shocking or disgusting to demonstrate my rebellion. And you also learn that over and under, through and between, eternity is as it was and shall be and is.
That was worth the madness.
That probably is the madness. Over and under, through and between, eternity is as it was and shall be and is.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to try?
Come
on, Brant. Everyone's doing it.
All right, everyone's doing it. Well, if everyone's doing it, yeah. So 13.
Oof.
13 total. Okay. All cattle shall do as cattle are intended to do. And you got infatuation. I will not rest until I have made someone else mine, and doing so is more important to me than my own life or the lives of others. You can fill in who that is. And both of you, Brant and might have these insanities until they're cured.
Would you need to cure insanity?
I don't know.
Restoration or something.
In your case.
Well,
Okay.
next level I'll have true resurrection, so we could just kill you.
All right, where to? You've checked out Portal Plaza. No mind witnesses there. You've checked out the library. You can't get into it. There's no mind witnesses there. You can check out any other sites in town that you like. You can refer to the key right here about what the various buildings are. There's pretty close by is the tavern you came from, right there. G is the Cracked Crown.
And that's not where we showed up here at.
You showed up in a disused building that you're coming out of the basement of. You met Calypso at the Cracked Crown. Then you went to the plaza. Then you went to the library.
Well, let's go check out the inn then. I guess we can do that and then check out the
Bar.
Now, while Willer's Bell, we can check out the 2 inns.
Okay. I'm sorry. What did you say you were checking out?
Yeah, let's go check out the inn that we came
Okay.
from. The Cracked Crown.
Alrighty. I'm going to drag you guys back to the alleyway you're familiar with. We'll use the same map, except ahead of you is the Cracked Crown. So the cracked crown is basically through those doors right in front of you, these double doors right here. That goes into the cracked crown. Looking through the windows first, you can see that the place is the inside of it is demolished, and it's piled full of broken skulls with holes in their heads. There's a shallow pool of briny liquid filling the center of the place. There is one mind flayer sipping or sucking the last remaining juices out of a skull.
That's awesome.
That's all you see in there, just that one mind flayer.
Is brine, and I don't know. I guess I'll ask afterward. Brine's normally associated with mind flayers. Well, let's take him out, y'all. I mean, do we actually? Wait. Let's take him captive. Let's take him captive and ask him where we can find the mind witnesses.
No.
Oh,
No,
I'm
no,
sure that
no.
mind flayers will be really good witnesses to interrogate.
Have you ever interrogated one before?
No, guys, no.
Yes.
He's gonna be mine. Where is he? The smooth, bald head, those glistening tentacles. He's mine. Out of the way.
The moist sack. The doors are right here, Brant. That's the front doors to the building.
Oh, I rush in.
All right, everyone get in your position where you want to be when Brant kicks the doors in.
Shit.
This is the best.
First,
By the way,
I saw you
Chase,
sacrifice yourself for a dragon. And
Everyone good?
elder brains rest in brine pools to preserve them, like keep them moist.
Okay, kick the door in. The mind flayer is startled, and something rises up out of the briny pool as well.
Mother of, give it a hug, dude. Give it a hug.
All right.
Did we fight? We fought one of these.
Yeah.
In
last-
the second.
Roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
So
let's
click
go.
your token, click your initiative button again.
Damn, mate.
So I need to go faster than that. As long as I can beat the mind flayer and go hug it.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Initiative order descending. First to go is Might. Okay, Might. Brant kicks the doors open, so the doors are effectively open. You don't have to worry about opening them. To the left, mind flayer's backing into the corner, startled, and rising up out of the briny pool of water in the center of the chamber is this monstrous creature. A huge worm-like thing with tentacles coming out of its toothy maw, pinchers expanding wide as it rises up. It's probably got quite a reach to it. And you're muted if you're talking.
Jump up on the table, hit the mind flayer there with the spear.
That's a hit.
Try and stun him.
I did minus 26 plus 26 minus 8. Charisma save, con save. Got him. He is stunned.
And then jump over here for the big bad.
Nice.
Another spear attack.
That hit for 7.
Stun attempt.
Stun the big bad. No.
Not a chance. Finally, I got arm strike.
24 for 13.
Last stun attempt.
Oops. Let's see here. You did 13 total to it. There we go. Okay. And con save. Actually did hit him before once for 7. Okay, second con save. Boom. Got him. Well done.
Hey guys, you just mop right up. I'm gonna go over.
Ray, go ahead.
I don't know. I'll get out of fireball range.
Wow. There is. God damn it. Fuck. I don't think I can do that. Can I shoot through this here?
You can use a. You want to shoot the window out?
Yeah.
Or bash the window open and then start shooting through it? Yeah. Just hit it with your elbow and start firing.
All right. That's what I'll do. At the pretty. Yeah, I better do that for everybody. All right. I'm gonna do that, but we'll put a little something on it. So it's a 21, and if it hits for 27 and a 19 whiz save, or be afraid of me until the end of Jesus. Let's see if that works again. Got that minimum damage. So that's 26 and a whiz save. That's something he's probably immune to. I'm about to find out. Does it seem like he's frightened?
Yeah, it does.
All right, cool. So then I need to stay in his view. And that health bar is not moving real fast.
Nope.
You know what? I'm going to do this on. So I'll do 22 for 28.
Okay.
The next person to attack him other than me has advantage.
Okay.
And it was like just an item interaction to bust the window.
Yep.
Ooh, 14.
20 hit.
Probably not. Oh, 20. What? Why do I have advantage?
He's stunned.
Oh shit! I didn't see that. I thought he. Yeah, my fault. Yeah. 20 for. We'll do 20 for. And still looking healthy as shit. Well, fuck. Okay. Then let's do the thing that we. Let's do that.
Hit. 67. Got it. Okay.
And I feel like he can see me plenty. You know, I'm gonna come up here, just to make sure he can see me.
Okay. After Ray, Loki, your turn.
Okay, could I cast this on the creature?
Cast command without expending a slot. Yes, you want to do it on the
Yeah, this is
Okay. Okay.
So how does that work with my? I'm playing my thing while I'm casting. So
well,
it gives me advantage.
First of all, you're not sure what languages it might speak, so you want to be careful there. But I forgot to mention that in the plane that you're in, it's similar to that last time you were in a different plane. One of the granted powers you guys have is telepathy. So you could try and use telepathy for your command spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm playing my
Wisdom save.
mandolin.
Okay.
While I'm playing my mandolin.
Looks like he made a save. Minimum of a 20 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's see. Cast command without expending slot. Under the beauty for 1 minute. Concentration. So you're concentrating now. I'll put the lightning bolt symbol to remember that. During this time, you can cast command as a bonus without expending a slot. And turn by you autofill the save. Okay. So that was your bonus action. What else do you want to do, Loki?
I'll try hypnotic.
I don't think you can, because you can't cast another spell unless it's a cantrip.
But it's not. I'm not using a spell slot. It's not a spell. It's a.
It is, because it says you cast command, so you are actually casting a spell with a bonus action.
Okay, so I will. My, my.
Vicious Mockery or other.
Is he wearing any?
No, it's just a giant worm. No metal armor.
Mind Flayer?
Mind
can't
Flayer
cast
is
two
wearing a
spells
breast.
anyway,
Is wearing a
yeah.
breastplate.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try that next time. Well, I guess. I mean, I take a shot at him with the crossbow.
Whatever you like, go for it.
So yeah, I'll dip in, shoot the Mind Flayer with crossbow. And
Okay, fire away. 17 connects, doing 6 points piercing to him. Nicely done. Loki's done. Chew, your turn.
Chew's going to move to here and use his staff of swarming insects and cast insect plague.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Click that button for me. Let's see what that does.
Right there.
Okay. Click that button if you can find it before I do. Insect plague. Lightly obscures that area. It's difficult terrain when it appears. 24 piercing, 18 con save halves it. Made that, so it takes 12 piercing. And repeat when enters first time or ends this turn. Okay. That is concentration, so I'll drop the pass without trace.
It will.
Yep, but you guys weren't doing very good at that.
No,
anyway.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a question. It was it
Oh.
will. As in, yeah, I know.
Alright, the Mind Flayer is stunned. Brant, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over and grapple the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Athletics.
What was that?
I guess.
I don't think they can make athletics checks when they're stunned. Let me double check. Maybe you can. Condition. Stun. No actions, no reactions. Fail strength saves and dex saves. It's not a save, it's a check. Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is a weird one. Okay, so here's a strength check.
Alright, and then second attack, I try again.
His slippery, wriggly
There we
tentacles
go.
escape you. That time you got it.
And as my interact with object, I stroke the top of his head and play with his tentacles.
This is the best.
Is
This is the best.
Is anyone as uncomfortable as I am? Okay, now.
Stop the
Listen to the
stream. This
recording.
is getting weird.
Do you need some private time? Chew, you spy coming around the corner another Mind Flayer. Add him to the initiative. Sort the initiative. So you can warn your friends. Mike, you go next.
Coming around the corner. The other ones are in the insect plague, which I don't like.
Another one's not. The big guy is, but
Right.
there's a spot you can attack him from that's not in the insect plague. It's almost like Chew did that on purpose, I think.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
That's smooth.
I would
smoothly done.
say he did that on purpose, but I know there's no chance he did that on purpose.
Hey, you'll never know.
No, I know.
I like to keep you guys guessing.
I know. Don't worry, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna strike at the big guy.
Okay,
With the spear.
that's it.
We'll
Try and stun him again. Here's a con save
Yep.
for him. Got him again. Nicely done.
Oh, he is.
He's a paper tiger, that big guy.
Yeah. The other Mind Flayer's probably not gonna last that long, so we'll keep Lithid. That's a crit, I think.
This is on the big worm thing.
Yep.
Okay, got him.
An arm strike.
13 is not a hit.
Okay.
All right. After Might, the Mind Flayer is no longer stunned. That's the bad news. Good news is Ray goes next.
But you got the big dude again.
Yeah, the big dude's stunned again.
I was just checking if I could see it move. So they lightly obscured. Well, I really want to kill that worm, but here's the problem. I'm afraid if I kill that Mind Flayer, Brant's going after me. It's a very real possibility. I'll shoot the Mind Flayer. I'm going to save Brant from him. So 27 for 20.
Brand's heading for a toxic relationship he doesn't want to be in. You're helping him out.
30 for 24.
A pretty domineering relationship.
Oh my. 17?
That's a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66 so far. Killed him. Last one killed him.
And I'll put the last one in.
No.
You should just shoot Brant in the heart because you already tore his heart up.
I already did. I'll put the last one into the worm.
Okay.
For 20.
20. Got it. Okay. After Ray, Loki, your turn.
Okay, I'll just try and shoot an arrow into the creature.
Okay. Let's say 14. Or no, 16 is a hit, so 8 damage to him. And then what else do you want to do, Loki?
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
I think you have your mantle still going. The Mantle of Majesty. Cast command without expending its under the beauty for 1 minute. During this time, can cast command as bonus without expending a slot. Charm, creature charmed by you auto fails that save, but you could do a command again, like on either the creature or the Mind Flayer.
As a bonus action, yeah.
Yep.
I'll do the. Was the creature stunned? Or...
It is stunned.
Okay, so then I'll do the Mind Flayer.
Okay. Command on the Mind Flayer. It's a 16 Wisdom save. He made it. All right. After Loki, Chew.
And I'll just move that.
Throw a star at the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
So that's going to be 7, 12, 16, 18, 23.
Got it.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
All
and
right.
that is my turn.
After Chew comes the Mind Flayer. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Mind Blasts
Ruh-roh.
all of you.
But.
So here's Mind Blast. 16 psychic damage. 15 intelligence save negates it.
Made it.
Chew made it. Ray made it.
Monday.
Might made it. Loki.
Oh no.
Brant never makes that.
That's a broken heart right there.
Brant is stunned.
Sorry, is that intelligence?
Intelligence save DC 15.
Head in my hands, just sobbing.
Loki. You have advantage against magic, so that should make that for you. So the only one stunned is Brant.
Shocker.
We all know why. That's Mind Flayer's done, and he has spent his Mind Blast. He moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Can't get back to cover. He's in trouble. He's done. Brant, you are next. You can make a save at the end of your turn. DC 15.
15. Yep.
You got this.
Nope. The Neolithid
sobbing.
is stunned still. Round is over. Might, your turn.
Okay, looks like that Neolithid is
Oh, hey, the
Taking some
damage
damage.
from the, I need to do damage for my staff of swarming insects, right?
Yeah. He's in his turn in the area, so yeah.
21
Con
piercing.
save made it to
Eek.
10 piercing. It's funny they can't make a con save to not be stunned, though.
I know.
Your turn, mate.
Break. Attempt to stun.
12 points. Con save or stun. No.
That looks like a big old miss.
Another miss.
Then I'm gonna run around the corner.
All right, Ray, your turn.
Well, big worm boy's up. So let's see if we can put him down for. Where is it? She's at 6 a day. All right. Shooting at the 18 for 25.
Shooting at the worm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 25. Got it. Oh, and it's not stunned anymore, but
yeah.
18 hit.
30 for 21.
30 hit.
So close. Give me 1 sec. 21 for. Ooh, wow.
Nice.
32.
Finished it.
Yeah, he's afraid of me now. I'm gonna step out and level it at old boy.
I'll
right
drop
there.
concentration on the insect plague.
Apparently, I missed it.
That's a miss. Loki, your turn.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Did that? He's the big thing's gone now, or?
Yeah, Ray killed it.
Okay, so then I will, and everybody's inside, right?
Yep, everyone but you and Mike.
Sorry, where's Mike? I thought everybody's four
So
people
he's
inside.
right around the corner behind you.
I'm gonna run to the restroom right fast.
Okay, we'll take a break as soon as this combat's over.
I will use my robe. 1 charge from my robe.
Oh, yeah. Mike can't see you, so you should be okay. Ray can see you there because the doors are open.
Well, I'm not in front of the door, right? I guess.
Yeah, but you have line of sight to Ray. If you were to move, God, there's windows everywhere. Big is that robe? 30 feet. So you just need to get 30 feet away from everyone, which you should be able to do with your movement.
Yeah.
So go to move where you want and then fire it off.
Would that be good there? Not get anyone?
No. So you're probably want to go at least that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that gets everyone out of the way. All right, and then your blinding light in 30 feet, dim light in 30 feet, 15 wisdom save for the mind player to not be stunned. You made it. Versus the magic resistance helped him. Your eyes are milky white with black ichor dripping from their corners thanks to that robe. Huh. Very cool. Okay. Action, robe displays shifting dozen lights. During this time, bright 30, dim 30, creatures that see you have disadvantage to attack you. Creatures in bright light that can see you when activate. Okay, so that's it. Anything else, Loki?
I guess as a bonus action, I will take the dodge action because sorry, not that. Is it? No, it's dash. Yeah, dodge. I can take dodge as a bonus.
I don't think rogues can, but I might be wrong. They can disengage, hide, or dash.
Okay. I'm sorry. So I will dash. I will dash.
Sorry, Beck.
All right. After you is Chew. Go ahead, Chew.
All right. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and I'm going to produce flame. 28 for 13.
Nice, that's a hit. 13 fire. Anything else?
Moved there and done.
Okay. Mind Flayer, see if it regenerates its Mind Blast. It does, so it'll move to there. Mind Blast the 4 of you we can see now.
No.
You 4 are going to take 20 psychic damage. 15 intelligence save negates that.
Arg.
Shu and Ray don't care.
Yeah.
Grant actually made one. And Loki, a 15 intelligence save.
Just call us honey badgers because we don't give a fuck.
That's a fail for Loki. So Loki's stunned now.
I would like to. Okay, yeah, but that's.
I'll
What
drop.
about damage?
I'll drop concentration, and the damage is 20. So click.
So I want to use my. Oh, if I'm stunned, I can't use the.
Also, it didn't hit you with an attack, so it's also not applicable for that reason.
Okay.
If you're to talk about uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 20. So you can type minus 20 in that 80. It moved there. It was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. It's done. Brant, your turn. You can take the stun off, right? You saved last round. Or did you not?
Well, no, I saved versus this attack.
So you're still stunned from the last one, right?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta save at the end of this turn for that.
I make it.
All right.
My aura.
Brand's done. Round's over. Mite, your turn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Spear attack.
Miss.
Spear attack.
Hit.
Hit. Stun attempt.
Con save. Got him.
Unarmed strike.
Hit for 11.
Done.
Move out. Ray, your turn.
All right. Stinking fish face. And 25 to hit.
Boom, boom, boom. You pepper him. You're like the police. You're like the police, just shooting after he's dead.
Oh yeah.
20 rounds explode into his chest as he goes down.
Shoot first, shoot during, shoot afterward. Threaten to shoot at people quite.
Okay. That is the end of that fight. In that place of the skulls, you do find you find a spell scroll of mass suggestion.
No.
And that is all. And we're going to take a break here. We're going to come back at break till 45 after the hour. Actually, make it 47 after the hour. And also remember, you can take a short rest whenever you want individually. So if any of you want to take a short rest now, you can. Like monks who have no key left or stuff like that.
And that won't affect when the rest of the party.
And the rest of the party can take it whenever they want. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, then Ray will be taking one.
All right. See you guys back here at 47 after the hour.
Wonderful.
If y'all are spending hit dice, I bet Loki can help you out with it. That extra.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no mind witnesses at the Cracked Crown. Where would you like to head to next?
Y'all want to check out that other inn that's just over from here? It was like
The Grinning Goblin? Or no, Laughing Goblin.
Loki, do you have a healer? Loki, do you have a healer's kit?
Yep.
Would you like a heal, or do you want to wait? Healer feat shot off your healer's kit. You can do it once per short rest.
Brant is carrying around the severed mind flayer head.
Stroking
What?
it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Loki. What did you decide?
So, I'm sorry, I don't know what you said there.
Here, do you want me to use my healer feat on you using your one charge from your healer's kit?
Does that 20 that you gave me come back, or is that?
Did you already do it?
No, I didn't do anything yet. I thought it was temporary hit points. Is it regular hit points?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So the 20 from aid go to your current and maximum.
So I could heal with that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure, I would.
Okay, here. 9 plus hit die.
Okay. Going with Ray's suggestion, Ray can lead you guys on your merry way. You find nothing at Kuto's well.
Sorry, you said 9 plus hit die.
Your 12 hit dice. Your 12 hit dice. You get a total of 21 hit points back.
21. Okay.
Yep. Nat Weiler's Bell is an inn. There's nothing there. J is Denlore's Tower, a mage tower. There's nothing there. And then K is the Laughing Goblin. You come to the Laughing Goblin, the tavern located by the waterfront. It's currently home to 6 inebriated mind flayers, apparently drunk from what can only be described as pickled, soured brains. And the stench is incredible.
But no mind witness.
Nope. Looks like 6 drunk mind flayers in there. Incredible stench that you can smell from outside the door. They are passing around like big mason jars with brains in them, sucking out whatever drinks surrounding it.
I say we move on.
Yeah.
They are inebriated to the point that you could probably take them out without them fighting back.
Yeah, I was going to
And-
say.
Oh.
They're pretty
Yeah.
drunk.
Well, then we'll do that.
All right. The only danger is the excruciatingly bad smell coming from them. So is there anyone who does not want to take part in the carnage?
Can I do so without getting close to them?
Yeah, you definitely could. Someone's going to have
Yeah,
to occupy him, though.
Not to go close either.
Brant, you want to go up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go in there. I'm immune to poison.
Might and Shu. And then Ray and Loki stay back. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. Brant, Shu, and Might. Each of you guys make a Constitution saving throw. You'll get Brant's +5 bonus. Shu, you're good. Brant, you're good. Might.
Not so good.
That's a 10 total, but I think you are
Is this a
immune to poison.
effect?
Yeah, you're immune to poison.
Oh, okay.
So you're good. Okay, yeah. You could be poisoned from the stench.
Not me. Or might. We're just going to go in there and just start breathing in heavily.
The slain mind flayers. When the last mind flayer goes down, you almost feel like something's watching you and screaming silently, and you can feel your metamorphosis accelerating. Like now you don't have time for a second short rest anymore. Your one short rest is all you're going to get. And the slain mind flayers have on them a number of gems, between them worth 1,250 gold, and one of them has a dagger with the mark of the Zentarum on them.
Oh, I bet that's what we need for old boy.
For Regis, the crazy dwarf.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take that dagger, and
So now, did you say now we only get one short rest instead
yeah,
of two?
and if you've already used it, you don't get another one.
Oh,
So, unfortunately, something was watching what you guys did and took offense to it.
I feel like you
Baited us into that.
betas. Yeah, I felt like that's entrapment. Is what I feel like though.
Are you speaking as my attorney, or
Yes.
So, I mean, and if it was,
and is that illegal, or do I...
It is illegal if you are not predisposed towards doing what you entrapped us into doing. And
Okay.
so the question is, are we predisposed to randomly killing things unnecessarily?
Ah,
It's not entrapment.
I think that, yeah,
Yeah, I just
that'll
talked
de-
myself out of it. My
I'll
fault.
definitely, I'll definitely win that case.
there's a long history of us killing everything.
Okay, so you know you need to move on fast.
Yippee-ki-yay.
So you move on to other places in the city, but as you're traveling, you run into an encounter. So I'm going to move you to another location. All right, so you're walking to the next place, looking for these mind witnesses, coming up a flight of steps here, coming around the corner of some buildings, heading to the south, right in this area here. So go ahead and take whatever march order you'd be in doing that. Casting spells you want to be casting for more travels in the city, if there's any you want to cast. Everyone good where they're standing?
Oh, I'm gonna move up. Pardon.
Go ahead.
I'll be up here.
All right. Coming around the corner, Brent, you spot ahead in the street a 10-foot tall, 6-tentacled elithid, and floating in the air behind it, about 20 feet up off the ground, a mind witness.
You've seen these things before.
Mm-hmm. Coming your guys' way. So roll initiative.
At least I beat both of them.
And Ray, you hear kind of a skittering sound, almost like rats or some big creature, from the rooftops. You don't see any looking up at the rooftops, but they're like right beside you, like just to the south of you, Ray. You see, hear something sounding like that is up there, and just to the east of you on that rooftop.
Fuck no. Alright.
And first to act is going to be, let's see here. First act is Ray.
Right. In the witness boy down there.
Mind witness, okay. A 16 hit, 19 hit, everything hit. 5, 6, 7, 80,
87.
87. All right.
Brant, are you planning on going down to them or letting them?
Oh, I will be moving forward. Without a doubt.
After Ray, Loki. Go ahead, Loki.
Okay, so can I see them, or they're on the roof? I can't see them.
You don't see the things Ray warned you about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hustling up the steps and coming to there. 4. You can just see that big 10-foot tall tentacle mind flayer around the corner. You can even see the mind witness from there. Yeah. would you like to do, Loki?
Okay, I guess I will just dissonant whispers. Sorry, I'm having problems with this setup here.
You want to cast Dissonant Whispers? Alright. 60 feet is in range. It's 10 psychic. It's a 16 wisdom save. To avoid, he fails that, so he takes 10 psychic and moves 20 feet away. 1, 2, 3, 4. To there. After your turn, Loki, you hear a skittering sound from behind you, and this little creature jumps off the rooftop, skitters across the ground towards you,
Boo!
and then claws at you. 18 to hit you, hits for 7 points of slashing damage, Loki.
Shield.
Loki cast shield spell.
Is my thing not updated? It doesn't look next to Loki to me.
You're right next to Loki.
Then my map's not updated. Because
Yeah,
Loki's like two
wanna-
spaces below me.
Might want to reload.
Doing it right now.
Okay, and then tries to devour your intellect. Oh no. It's 19 psychic damage, Loki. Oh, but you're pretty smart. No chance of it taking you down to 0. 12 intelligence save to negate the 19 damage. That's only a 10. With the Paladin's Aura. So you take 19 psychic, Loki. Okay, it's done. Then, Ray. As you feared, one scurries off the roof behind you. Claws at you. 16 to hit you, Ray.
That's gonna miss.
And then devouring your brain.
Can't do that.
9 psychic. Need to make a 12 intelligence save, or else you're going to be knocked to 0 hit points, 0 intelligence, and stunned. Ooh. Good job. Good time to make that save. Mike, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here to the backside of this big tentacly guy.
Okay.
And hit him with a spear. That looks like a... Oh, that'll hit.
That's a hit.
Try stun.
Con save for stun. Got him.
Okay, well I've moved 11. I can't really move any. Reach the other guy. I'll do another spear and another unarmed strike on the...
Both hit for 23 more. Okay. Brant, your turn.
Alright. Done. So, Ray could probably... I don't like these little guys.
Mm-mm.
We'll come over and war pick this one. Oh, I miss. And attack number 2. Let's see, what do I got? I got a whole bunch of spell slots. We'll use a second level divine smite. So
33.
33 points of damage.
Dropped him.
Let's see, it was 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, done.
Alright, after Brant, the Mind Witness goes. It will come around the corner. Shoot rays at Might, Ray, and Brant in that order. Might, you got a telekinetic ray coming your way. 13 strike save to negate it.
Ooh, that's smart.
It grabs you, rips you up into the air 30 feet. Is this 6? Oops. 6. There you go. Alrighty, it's done. Its next ray is a slow ray on you, Ray. DC 13 dex save. You're good. And the fear ray on you, Brant. DC 13 wisdom save.
Alright. Oh, I'm afeared.
You are afraid. Frightened for a minute, you can repeat at the end of your turn. So use a heart for that. You're just heartbroken and scared all day.
No, what is up with that?
It moved from there 1, 2, 3 to there 4. It's done. Then another one of these little intellect devourers comes out off the rooftop behind Loki. Claws on Loki miss and devouring Loki's brain. 7 psychic damage Loki, 12 intelligence saved in the gate.
Sorry?
12 intelligence save, Loki. Okay, so you take 7 psychic damage. And then Shu, your turn.
All right, I'm going to check this out. I don't think this is going to work, but I want to just be sure. No, it will work. So that's a 20-foot radius. So can I, like, target to where the it's, like, right at street level so it goes underneath since he's 30 feet in the air?
The mind witness is like 20 feet in the air. So you could, but you miss the mind witness.
Well, if I did it 5 feet up off the ground, then it would hit the mind witness and still miss him since he's 30 feet in the air.
No, because of the radius of it. If it's going to hit 20 feet up in the air on the mind witness, it will hit 30 feet up in the air at its center.
Mike, do you have evasion?
I do, but I don't know if I get a save when I'm restrained.
Yeah, well, I think you will. So we're going to do that.
I think you're right, but it's still funny. Yeah, I think you just have disadvantage when you're restrained. Disadvantage on dex saves. Yep. When you're stunned, you automatically fail the dex save. So 27 fireball damage on the big guy. All his magic resistance in the world didn't help him. And the other guy gets a regular save, DC 15 dex. Might made his save. And the other thing made it save, so it's going to take half of 27 is 13.
Oh, that stinks.
Almost.
All right, well, that's my turn.
Uliatharid is stunned. Another intellect devourer jumps down and attacks Chew. Claws. 22 Chew for 6.
That hits.
And then devours your brain.
No, he doesn't.
He will. It's totally gotcha. Ah, you made it. All right.
What's the aura? +5?
+5, yeah.
I cannot fail these.
Ray, your turn.
I'm provoking from Home Slice.
All right. Home Slice will claw you.
It's not nice.
Miss.
Yeah, come down here, take my first shot at the witness. Stay focused, 24 for 23.
Boom, it blows up. When it blows up, you guys take some damage.
Dex saves? No.
They're charisma saves, DC 15.
Right.
26 psychic might and Ray.
I got it.
Charisma save.
Yep, DC 15. So that's 26 psychic for both of you.
Oh, god damn it.
What else you got, Ray?
On mind things or stun thing. 23 for 25.
25, got it.
23 for 24.
24, got it.
Die. Oh, a crit for 27.
27, dropped it. Ray
Just
is
moving.
done. Loki, your turn. All the big baddies are gone. Just 3 intellect devourers left.
And do Dissonant Whispers again.
All right. On the one by you.
Yeah.
He failed to save. He takes 9 psychic and tries to run away. So you can attack him if you like. Goes into the corner there. Attack opportunity for you. With your rapier. Loki.
I'm trying to find it.
13. They are just fleshy brains. That's a hit for 6. What else you want to do, Loki?
I guess I will climb up on the roof and see if there's any more around.
All right. You do not see any more. This one here on the ground, attacking the paladin. Claws. Miss. Devouring his brain. 15 psychic, 11 intelligence. Uh-oh.
Oh, I will use my inspiration.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw. Made it. You can remove your inspiration. You are not sucked. You take no damage either. Might, your turn. That thing died, but you didn't fall. Or you won't take any damage even if you did fall. So you're on the ground. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run over to this thing with the spear. Hit it with the spear.
17 still up.
With an unarmed strike.
Kick it across the alley and splats against the far wall.
And that's it.
Brant, your turn. Your turn, Brant.
Let's start off by quickening a firebolt at the far one.
Okay.
The far north west.
That's
24 fire.
burned up.
Come over here and hit him. 29 for 11.
11. There.
And 28 for 13.
13. Finished him. All right. You guys can almost feel this plane shrinking and contracting in towards you. If you haven't taken a short rest yet, you can take one right now, and then something bad's going to happen. Anyone still have a short rest they can take?
Yeah, Brant does, but he doesn't really need it because I don't get anything back.
Can we move while we're doing this or no?
I'll take my short rest and get up to full hit points.
You'll end up moving automatically to somewhere else.
I guess I could get. You know what? I guess I could take my short rest and get some hit points back.
Go for it.
So if whoever wants it, I can sing the hard song for it.
Okay. Okay. So as the plane contracts, the walls of the place are out of focus and appear to be melting away and contracting in on you, only to immediately reform, finding you in a different building altogether than anything you remember from plan. And I'm just kind of randomly putting in you kind of in the middle of this building, so sorry if you don't like where you're standing, but that's where you're at. You guys are here. A large pool that stinks of brine and worse fills up the northern part of the chamber. Resting in the middle of this pool is an enormous tentacled brain. Between you and the enormous tentacle brain floating over the water is a mind witness. To your left is a 10-foot tall tentacled mind flayer, and to your right is another 10-foot tall tentacled mind flayer. And slinking in the shadows behind you, Chew, is another mind flayer. You hear in your brain, you will be consumed, and only then will you know true peace. It seems to be telepathically coming from that brain that's in the middle of the room. The briny liquid is basically everywhere north of this ledge, or north of the 10 feet down the stairs. Once you're the third square down the stairs, you're in the briny fluid. And the briny fluid is about 10 feet below the ledge, so the ledge drops 10 feet down to the surface of the water down below. Nothing outside of this building exists, so it's just basically membrane outside of the building. You only have inside of the building to work with. The brain is floating in the briny fluid. And this guy, he's basically level with the platform, so he's 10 feet above the water. The mind witness. So, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Tom, did you get the Kazin sent this last go around? That was the Elder Brain.
Oh, I haven't bought any of the last set.
Be like perfect for this adventure.
I know.
It's kind of nasty. It's not kind of nasty. It's a lot nasty.
This is a super, super nasty encounter. You guys have kind of steamrolled a bunch of these encounters. I don't want you to feel too sure of yourselves, because I'd hate for you all to die. So, smoke them if you got them.
Oh, I'm blowing my wad. I'll tell you that much right now.
The question is, what do we blow our wad on? Like, do you think one of the ultra hards, or go right for the... Problem is, we know that the Elder Brain was being shielded by the Mind Witness, so I think before we can go hard on the Elder Brain, we've got to do the Mind. Right?
I was planning on firestorming, so I'm just going to get everyone.
How are you going to do that without hitting the party, since you go on a 4?
Oh, I'm going to hit the party.
No,
I
you're
said
not.
I'm going
You're
to
not
get
gonna fucking hit the
everyone.
party.
What part of
No, you're not.
everyone were you not following?
The part where you're going to wipe us by being a dumbass if you firestorm.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Firestorm.
So, everyone, the first target
Don't
is
worry
Chew.
about it. He's got... You guys will all go 5 times before Chew even goes.
I mean, I think I could drop Chew first round. That's just thing. I guess I'll take out the Mind Witness.
Okay, Ray, you are first. Go for it.
Move up here and go to town on the Mind Witness. Fool me. But oh, that's actually the wrong roll. Oh, well, can I re-roll that?
You gonna add anything to it?
I actually hit the wrong button. Can I do the sharpshooter?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, we're adding stuff to that. In fact, does anyone want to move to try to get closer to the Elder Brain? I can use maneuvering attack to let you use your reaction to move some.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. You rolled a 20 to hit on the first shot?
Well, a 21 if I re-rolled it because I hit the wrong button.
If the 20... I wouldn't let you re-roll the 4 to hit. That would be fair. Right? Don't you agree?
I mean, generally, if we hit that wrong button, it does. I don't care, Tom.
Okay. It's only when you hit the wrong button when you're making the save or something like that. Okay, go ahead. So 21 for 22. What else do you want to do?
And I'm going to try to maneuvering attack. Do you want to move?
I want to move.
You can use your reaction to move half, and I'll hit it for 30.
30 total. Okay, more.
Rather not use my reaction, since I go kind of late in the round.
Probably gonna.
13's a miss. You waiting for something? Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you now.
hear ya.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Is it Loki's turn now? Yeah.
No, it's Ray's turn. So Ray, you got 21 to hit with the first shot. 13 is a miss. What are you doing after that?
I was gonna shoot him again.
Go for it.
I can't. Like when he crashed Firefox and logged him
Oh,
back in.
you crashed. Okay. So
I'm coming back in on Chrome right now.
All right.
Oh, maybe it's back. All right.
22 to hit for 24. Anything else on that?
No, I'm gonna put a little more on that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So for 29,
29.
19 was save.
19 wisdom.
He's not dead, so
That's a 18 on his wisdom save.
he fails that, so he's frightened.
Okay.
Go ahead and put distracting on him. So the next person to attack him has advantage.
So a
and it
17.
17.
He weaves reality into kind of a cocoon of a shield around him and makes a 17 miss.
Nice. Is that kind of like a parry?
A little bit.
Let me just count. One. It's for all action surge here to try to drop him. So 3 more.
17 misses again, so whatever he weaved into existence is still persisting.
All right.
That's a hit.
Let's do. Probably doesn't matter, but I'll goad him.
26 damage.
And yeah, 20.
And goading, 19 wisdom save.
If he attacks anyone but me, he has disadvantage.
Okay.
And then one last one. Right?
Yep, one more.
Yeah.
And that's a hit.
And we'll do one more or something. Well, I guess I'll give Mike the opportunity to move if he wants to.
Ooh, and that
nice.
finishes it. And with that, you can hear the brain telepathically tell you to stop your attack. We can negotiate. Anything else, Ray?
Hold on. I think we need to drop that elder brain. Okay. 20, 25, 30.
So, do we see that the elder brain is encased in like a crystal sphere?
There was some sort of protection around it, which seems to be down now.
Good job, Shane.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, y'all hit the elder brain if we can. If it's controlling all this, maybe it'll all this will get easier. If it's, but that's definitely the big bad who's gonna have legendary actions and stuff. And that's everything I can do.
Okay, hold on just a second here.
Proverbial wad is shot.
All right. Brent, you can sense something in your head. And
I think I've got a brain.
let's see.
Wouldn't you agree, my
All right.
darling Elithid head?
You feel a throbbing pulse of pain in your head, like a migraine impacting you all at once, and you let out a scream. And when you do, you, Brant, and Chu, and Loki all take 10 points of psychic damage. No save. So Brant, Chew and Loki 10 psychic damage each.
Got it.
Okay, that was one of his 3 actions.
And no, I can't use my Arctic running action or.
No, he did not hit you, so you can't do anything that triggers on a hit. So, no uncanny dodge, unfortunately. That was into Ray's turn. Loki, your turn.
Okay, is the big mind flare to my left wearing? Oh, actually, no. I'll go for the brain. I will cast here. Sorry.
All the mind flayers are wearing breastplates.
And there's no shield thing there, right? Like
There's no shield thing. Right, not encased. Gonna do Fairy Fire on who?
The brain.
The big bad guy. 16 dex save. Just want to grant everyone advantage to hit him for the whole rest of the battle.
Yep.
What was the question?
Yes, he does.
He does not want to do that, so he'll use one of his legendary resistances to make that save.
Good burn in one of those, man. Those are important.
Loki, you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, they just do psychic attack, right? They don't really come and fight you, right?
Not until they're sucking your brain out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try.
You want to stay in the aura. You want to stay in the aura if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go just a little bit closer to.
Go ahead. Move where you want. All done?
Hoping these big, strong men will protect this little girl, yes.
Alright, another pulse from Brant. You all take 10 points of psychic damage, Brant, Loki, and Shu.
Alright.
That is total 1.
Okay.
Hurts. And then a lair action goes. In case any of you want to counterspell this, he is casting Wall of Force.
No. Who's casting?
The big baddie guy.
I will counterspell.
Okay. Well, we want to counterspell that. At 5th?
Is he casting it at 5th?
Yeah, it's 5th level.
I will counter it at 5th, yes.
All right. Good thing you held that reaction.
Yeah, that paid off, eh?
Yep. Okay, that was the lair actions done. Mike, your turn.
Okay, I will strike the Ultralithid.
That's a hit.
I will try and stun it.
Con save. Got him. Well done.
I will activate my Boots of Speed with my bonus action.
Your first
Run
bonus action.
out onto the liquid.
Nice.
To the Elder Brain.
Yep.
Hit it with my spear.
24 connects.
If I can stun it or at least make it burn one of its legendary resistances.
Here's his con save. Made it.
Then I will run back into the soothing aura of Brant.
Okay. Anything else, Mike?
No.
Alright. Last legendary action for the brain is another pulse from Brant. 3 points of damage to Brant, Might, Loki, and Shu.
That was a good roll, Tom.
I had stepped away.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want, Shu?
No, is that the second time you've done that or the third?
You have taken... This is the third. So you took 10, 10, and 3.
Okay. Thank you.
You bet. That's into Might's turn. The Ulatharid's turn. The stunned Ulatharid is done. The Mind Flayer's turn. This is where things could go south in a hurry. He will... move to, oops, 1, 2, 3, and Mind Blast back towards Chew, Loki, Brant, and Might. You guys each take 23 psychic damage, and you're stunned at 15 intelligence save negates.
Yes.
Well
Y'all don't
done.
want to miss this. Nice rolls.
Nice
I'm
rolls
gonna
so far.
use my inspiration here.
Okay. Oh,
Nice, dude.
Nice use of inspiration.
and only Loki was hit.
Can I use my inspiration?
8. You don't have any inspiration right now, unless you bought one at the start, and even then you have to do it before you roll.
Okay.
8 plus 5, so yeah, that hits you. So you take 23 psychic damage, Loki,
God damn it.
and you are stunned. That Mind Flayer moved 3. Let's see. He's going to stay 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. It goes to there, and it's done. Brant, your turn.
How deep does that liquid look?
You would guess it's about probably 10 feet deep out there. You'll be swimming in it.
Let's get wet, bro.
Can I stand on the brain?
You can swim and still attack it, if that's what you're hoping for. Yeah, you can Misty Step on top of it.
15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll move. Misty Step.
Move to the back of the brain if you don't want to get firestormed.
Misty Step. And make sure I got spell slots left. What I got? Oh, yeah. I got 2 4th level spell slots left. So.
You could have inspiration for standing on the brain.
Amazing.
Then it's not fairy fire, so I'll use my inspiration immediately on my first.
Nice. That's a hit.
For level 4 divine smite.
Yes, sir.
10, 18.
31.
Yep. There went my inspiration. Attack number 2. And
Yes.
another 4th level divine smite.
Ooh, nice one.
Whoa. Ho, ho, ho.
45 points of damage.
45. Wow.
You could say the Elder Brain has a lot on his mind.
Wah, wah.
That's horrible.
It's amazing.
Brant is done. Ulatharid number 2's turn. Oh boy. It will.
Don't mind me over here.
Move to
Stomp.
there. Dominate monster on Brant.
What?
You want to counter that, Brant?
Let's see. Who's casting that?
The Ulatharid on your left. At 8th level.
8th
Oh.
level. Well, I can't auto do that, and I got it pretty good. So yeah, we'll use a third. Oh well, yeah, we'll use a 3rd level spell slot.
DC 18 charisma check.
Right.
Boom. Not
nice,
not
man.
dominated.
Not today.
Ulatharid is done. Chew, your turn.
Firestorm.
Firestorm. You can get every monster and no characters, it looks like. Probably. How many squares you get?
I get 10 cubes. 10 foot cubes.
Alright, so if you did 1. Yeah, you won't be able to get both the Lutharids and the brain, I don't think. But try it. You should be able to copy and paste those.
I'll do 1, 2.
Can you not copy and paste?
I don't know how to copy and paste them now.
It's Control C, Control V.
Oh, okay. Like okay. I thought maybe there was something special you had to do on
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4,
yep,
5,
special.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I guess you could get both of the Ulatharids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but not the Mind Flayer.
I'll do the Ulatharids
8.
and the Elder Brain.
Yeah, okay. Alright, roll me some damage.
Oh, and that one guy fails, I think, right?
The auto fails because it is a deck save.
Yep.
Where did you go?
Firestorm, 28 fire, 18 dex saves. Okay, so 28 fire to this guy. Dex Dex save on the big
That was
bad.
a crappy roll.
Yes, it was.
The brain's going to take 28 fire. The other Lotharid, Dex save, going to take 28 fire.
Almost 10 below average. No, over 10 below average.
All right. What else, Chew?
Chew's going to get a little bit of separation. 1, 2, 3. Move to there and be done.
Okay. Elder Brain resets his legendaries.
But now he can't pulse out of me and hit everybody. And he has a lot of health.
Yeah, he does.
Like a lot.
A pulse of psychic energy rips through the chamber from the brain in a 60-foot radius, affecting creatures he chooses. It's basically like a mind blast. It is 38 points of psychic damage.
Goodness gracious.
It's 18 intelligence save to negate.
And he
Jeez.
doesn't. Does he have to see to be able to do that? See people?
Oh,
He does.
boom!
Can he see Ray there with
Yeah.
that fat corner?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration here.
Smart.
That's 38.
Still not gonna be enough.
Still failed.
I'll use a lucky.
Okay.
Nope. And I'll use an indomitable. Not gonna get that.
Okay. So Brant's stunned. Ray's stunned, right? Chew is not stunned. Loki's stunned and dying, I think. Yeah, Loki's at 0 hit points and dying on the ground. And stunned. Might is stunned, right? Oh, it effectively is a spell, Might, so you made your save.
Did I?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
at 18.
is it 19 or 18? It's 18, I thought. Yeah, it's
It is.
18 intelligence save. So you made that, Might. So you take no damage. It's save negates. So Might takes no damage. Loki goes down. Chew takes no damage. Ray takes 38 and is stunned. Brant takes 38 and is stunned.
Yep.
And its legendaries are reset, and that's the end of the round. And Ray, you can save again, DC 18.
That is ridiculous.
And then Loki, you can save again, DC 18.
You know, Tom, I'm gonna try to lucky that to get out
Okay.
at the end.
Ooh, nice save, Loki.
There you go.
And it
Can you
does
give
save.
inspirations out to people, Loki, to help them with that save?
Well,
When
he's
you're
unconscious
not
on the
dying.
ground.
Doesn't mean I can't.
Okay, so Ray, you're still affected, and you used your inspiration already, right? Take that off.
I'm getting it.
Loki, you are no longer stunned, but you're still unconscious and dying. So make a death save now. To do a dex save, you click your token and click the A16/863 button. That'll roll the death save for you. It's the first button to the right of your initiative button. Oh no.
Oh shit.
So you got 2 death failures because you rolled a 1. Okay, Loki's done. Ray's done, Loki's done. Lair action time. Did it swallow force last time? Creature you sense. Oh, Brant. I bet you still would have done what you did because you did all sorts of damage to it, but I should have told you that you know that this link this thing has to you, you could break with a charisma save, but it's an action to break it.
Yeah, I still jumped over there.
I would think so, yeah. Okay. Sorry, so it can do creature you sense. That's pretty good. Alright, can sense all you guys. Can sense. Oh. Okay. Lair action. Anchor on Might. Make unable to leave current space. 18 charisma save negates.
Okay.
It's a spell effect. So you are, thanks to your mantle spell resistance, not anchored to the ground.
Oh, I'll take it.
Your turn, mate.
Okay, going over here, pouring a potion of greater healing into Loki.
All right, nicely done. 15 hit points back, Loki. Mite, you can have inspiration for doing that. What else you want to do, Mite?
Run over here. Use a key point for flurry of blows.
That doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Do you want to change what you want to do this round? If you look at flurry of blows, it only triggers when you make the attack action.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Oh, right. All right, that's fine. Then I'll use my bonus for an unarmed strike.
That's the same way. So if you look at martial attacks, your bonus unarmed strike is only when you make an attack action too.
All right, so and now I'm just gonna go here and
you could dodge with your key.
Take a dodge action
if you want.
Sure.
Or
I don't think I'm going to be hit by any melee attacks, but
Mite is dead.
Dash? No, no.
Ooh, the Tharid is done being stunned at the end of Mite's turn, so it will. Okay, we got stunned Brant, stunned Ray, not stunned Chew. It will go ahead and dominate Chew. Dominate monster on you, Chew. 17 wisdom save to negate. You have advantage on the save since you're fighting it. Boom.
No problem.
Nice.
Well done. Mind Flayer's turn. See if it recharges its Mind Blast. Recharge. It does not. It will do a dominate monster on Chew. 15 wisdom save, Chew, with advantage. Okay. Let's see. Might went, and I forgot to do the Elder Brain's action. It will. Got stunned Brant there. It's going to do legendary action Tentacle on Brant.
Oh no!
22 hit you? I don't even think that hits you.
No, it doesn't.
Holy cow. Okay. And then the Mind Flayer went. Then Brant, your turn, Brant.
Intelligence save at the end of my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Boom.
19.
You are no longer stunned. It will tentacle you. It'll tentacle you.
Go.
Tentacle you again and miss. Ula Tharid's turn over here. Already did his dominate monster. How many times can you do that? Okay. Let's see. We got Chew. We got Might. And it will do. And we got Brant on top of its master. So it moves to here. And it's going to do a Feeble Mind on Brant. You want to counter that, Brant? Feeble Mind is level 8.
Jeez. Smitiness left. Yes, I'll attempt to counter it.
Okay. 18 charisma check.
If I don't counter it, I won't have any smitiness at all.
Nope.
Work check.
18 charisma. Yeah. Boom. 2 big countered spells. Ulathar, it's done. Chew, your turn. Loki is actually alive, you can see, and has 15 hit points right now, but on the ground still.
Yep. I'm going to cast heal on Loki. So 70 hit points back, Loki.
Okay. You want to move anywhere, Chew?
70?
Yep, 70. And no, I think I'm going to stay here.
At the end of your turn, the Elder Brain tentacles Brant again. Missing again.
Wow.
That was all 3 of its actions, but its turn comes and it gets them all back. On its turn, let's see here. Recharge on its Mind Blast. This is really important. It rolls low for you guys. You're good there. So can't Mind Blast this turn. You can Tentacle. It's going to cast Dominate Monster on Brant. Anyone else can counter?
Nope.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Okay, Brant, it's an 18 Wisdom save. You have advantage on the check. Ooh, you made it.
Yep. 21.
Through Paladin Aura.
Oh, I keep thinking it's not built in there. Or I keep thinking it's already built in there.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that was its action. It's done. It's got its legendary action back. That's into that round. Ray, your turn.
Keep trying to tell him there's nothing in here to dominate, so.
Everything's tried to dominate you and failed. Ray's done. Loki, your turn.
Okay, I guess I will try. I'm sorry. Did he use his legendary action so you can, or is he out? Was it not used or?
After the end of Ray's turn, he
what-
did not use one. He has 3 legendary actions right now. That'll recharge on his turn. He can use them at the end of any one of your guys' turns. But I normally don't do it after people that are stunned or stuff. I feel that it's kind of cheap.
Okay, I will cast. Did not.
Hypnotic Pattern over there to get Ray and the 2 Mind Flayers.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess.
And actually, Ray can veto that. Do you want to veto that, Ray?
I can't do anything right now anyway, so...
You're okay with it? Okay. Here it
yeah,
comes. Hypnotic Pattern on these guys. Click your... Okay, that's a... They have disadvantage, right? With your mandolin?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 wisdom saves. With disadvantage, they have advantage because their magic resistance will be a straight up wisdom save. So the first Mind Flayer, 16. So we made it the Ulatharid. 13. He's hypnotized. Let's see. We'll use.
And just for technicality, if I'm stunned, can I still see the hypnotic?
You can. Yeah, you're not blinded while you're stunned. Ooh, made it though.
No, I have disadvantage because I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, you can't control.
Voice with the mandolin. I don't think it is.
I think it's all creatures. And Hypnotic Pattern is Charm, Wind Charm, Incapacitated, Speed 0, End of Take. Yeah. Okay. End of damage, if take damage or a creature use an action to shake. Okay, so.
Also, I'll shake you on my turn.
Can you maybe toss me an inspiration to help with the save?
I was going to run over.
So you're prone, Loki, so you gotta take half your movement to stand up.
I'll just shake him awake on my turn.
Okay, alright.
I was going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Spirit, so I could use my standard action to shake you awake.
Without help on the save, it's a waste to come over here. Like I won't make the save on my own.
But that's what I'm saying. Doesn't it end if I shake you awake?
Well, he's still stunned. No, what he's saying is, Loki, you've got Bardic Inspirations. Throw Ray one.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem.
You want to give Ray a Bardic Inspiration? Okay.
Yep.
So Ray, you have Bardic Inspiration, which from him is checks, attacks, or saves after the roll before you know if they succeed. And you can use a little Nike symbol for that. So be ready, Loki, when Ray calls for it, you'll roll that Bardic Inspiration for her.
Sure.
And then you're prone. Do you want to stand up or stay prone?
Yeah, no, I won't stand up.
Stand up, okay. And then do you want to move anywhere? You'll have 3 squares of movement after you stand.
No.
No, you're just happy where you're standing?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, then.
He needs a concentration marker.
Right. Okay, the end of your turn, this thing will go. Let's go get Brant off of it.
Wait, it needs to get Brant what?
It needs to get Brant off. Brant likes slimy tentacles, so he's got a good chance. Here it comes. 26 to hit Brant.
Oh, that'll hit. Yep.
21 bludgeoning, Brant, and you're grappled. It's not magic bludgeoning, so you can reduce that by 3. You're grappled. It's a 15 to escape. You're going to take psychic damage at the start of your turn. I'll re-roll what it is on the start of your turn.
Okay.
So we'll put a grappled marker on you. There we go. And that was the legendary action number 1 for him this time. Down to 2. And that's their action time. So he did Anchor on Might last time, did Wall of Force time before that. So
What else does he have?
he'll do Wall of Force again. Anyone want to counterspell that?
Would if I could.
All right. An invisible wall is somewhere in this.
Brand.
Invisible wall somewhere here. Might, your turn.
Loki, do you have counterspell?
I have Dispel Magic now.
One over here.
That's a hit for 12.
I try and stun.
Stun, con save. Got him. First shot. Nicely done.
Let's see if we run into a wall.
You don't.
Oh,
And that Wall of Force, that's concentration.
I bet he put it on me. Next is the power word pain in the tentacle. Over and over again.
so we'll try and hit him.
That's a hit. 26 for 10.
Nice.
Attempt.
Another stun check. Here's his con save for stun. Oh, he's going to have to use the second legendary reaction.
Nice.
Down to 1 left.
All right.
And then is that con saved for concentration?
Oh, yeah, here's his con save for concentration. But the wall's still there. Then you, with a 15, would normally hit with a 15, but he's going to use his reaction to weave a psychic wall in front of him and give him an armor class better than 15.
Then I'm going to run back to my buddy here
Okay.
and finish the turn.
All right. After Might. Ooh, the Thariad who's hypnotized is done. Mind Flayer, who's not hypnotized and tries to recharge his Mind Blast, does not recharge it.
Nice.
Got Brant. Entangled. Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of Might's turn, it's going to slash Brant with another tentacle. He's got enough reach, they could probably go after someone else. Almost.
30 feet, Jesus.
You are only grappled, not restrained, huh?
Yep.
Shoot. That's no good. That's a miss. Okay, now the Mind Flayer. Did not recharge.
It's like a cheat.
He's already done his Dominate Monster. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he will extract Ray's brain.
It's not nice.
19. Ray.
Doesn't he have to grapple me to do that first?
I think you just have to be incapacitated creature you're grappling. You might be right. Versus, yeah,
Yes.
I think you're right. So here's this grapple check on you. Tentacles on Ray. 19 for 10, Ray. And you now grappled.
Let me think. Oh God, there's so much thinking. I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna lucky and see. Let's see here. Oh, what's his bonus? 7. He misses.
Woo!
There's not much there, but I like what I've got.
Every
7.
little bit helps.
And Brant, your turn.
All right, I take some psychic at the beginning of my turn.
Yes, you do. Here comes Tentacle. 6 psychic.
All right. As a bonus action, I will Misty Step to here.
That's
I'd
phenomenal.
make my inspiration if I could.
Last of my second level spell slots. I am running out of spell slots. All right, and then we'll beat on him. We'll pick his brain here. 15 misses.
It does.
All right. right. And
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
I've been saying I can't get the full use out of it, but I'll blow my 6th level spell slot to do
Oh,
a level
5?
smite.
Oh,
Nice.
that is so hot.
So tasty.
Yes, sir.
16
Yes,
plus
fucking sir.
16 plus 12 plus 3 plus 15, 77?
Plus the 10.
Yeah, I think I included that.
All right.
77, double check me though.
16, 32, 44, 45, 55, 60, 70. I don't oh, plus 75. Where's my math wrong?
It should be plus 15.
47.
So
Yeah, 47.
15, 16,
Yep, got it.
16, 12, 3, 15, 77.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Boom. What a hit,
Concentration
dude.
check on the wall of force.
Shut the fuck up. Here we
I
go.
feel like we needed that hit.
I don't think that made 77.
So it's what, 38 or something?
Yeah,
30...
no, didn't quite make it.
He tried though.
Well done.
He could use his last legendary resistance.
It had walled me and Loki off, hadn't it, Tom?
Yeah, you guys were not in the fight anymore.
I know.
All right.
Massive damage rules, insta death. I mean,
50 hit points. Yeah, that would be enough in 3rd edition. What else you got, Brant? That's it?
That's it.
That's all? Okay, he's going to lash you with a tentacle.
No, I take that back.
Okay.
No, I didn't. No, I bonus action. Yeah, no, that's it.
That's it, okay. Tentacle missed you, and then that's another one of his legendary actions, down to 1. And then Ula Tharid.
Need 2 of them that are
Stunned
starting action surge.
until the end of Might's turn. Chew.
Okay, I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to use my action to shake Roy out of the hypnotic trance, at least.
All right, Roy G. Biv is back.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit at 4th level.
Ooh, nice.
And there's going to be a little Arctic mouse that appears right on Brant's space.
Wiggler.
And boom, I'm done.
There's the little healing Arctic mouse. Too bad it's not white.
I know.
Okay.
Do you want me to send you a picture of a white Arctic mouse?
No. No, I don't.
There will be 3 pictures I send you. One will be a white Arctic mouse. It's up to you to figure out which one it is.
On advice of my counsel, I am not opening any attachments from you. All right. The end of Chew's turn. Tentacle on Brant. That's no. Then the Elder Brain's turn. Recharges all his legendaries back up to 3. And recharges his Mind Blast. No.
Oh, nasty.
Let's see. It's already done Dominate Monster.
That's why I failed. I'm no monster.
It's not liking its odds all of a sudden. It's going to cast Plane Shift to get out of here. You want to counter that, Brant?
I would if I could.
Anyone else have counter for Plane
no.
Shift? The brain.
If Loki doesn't have... Yeah.
The brain disappears. Gone.
Cheating bastard.
When the brain disappears, defeated, driven off, the plane begins to crumble around you and dissolve, and its contents scattering into unknowable number of realities, possibly much of it destroyed in the process. You, however, are safely deposited back on Faerun due to your heroic nature and sheer force of will. As you gather your wits, you recognize your location. You're inside Regis's cell in Flan, where he once stood and is now a large pool of briny water, and the dwarf is inside it. There are no mind flayers anywhere to be seen.
Could you say that again, Tom?
You come back into Flan, out of this plane. You gather your wits. You recognize where Regis once stood. There's now a large pool of briny water, and the dwarf is inside it.
Huh.
he alive?
He does appear to be breathing, yeah, shallowly.
I'm gonna pull him out of the pool of water.
You pull him out of the pool of water. He's unconscious. There's like a bubble of mucus surrounding him.
Can we clear that off?
Yeah, okay, you clear that off, Ray.
A medicine check here.
It's going to take time for him to heal from whatever sickness afflicted him. You guys feel that whatever's inside your bodies transforming you into mind flayers, you got out of there just in the nick of time not to be transformed into mind flayers. You feel like the plane that was being formed around... Let's see. No magic healing. In the pool below him, you see tablets. And they are inscribed with that same strange mind flayer writing.
We should grab those.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab them and bring them with you. You can try to decipher them.
Did my Lithid head come back with me?
I'll do.
Your treasures did, but your lithid head did not.
Not again.
So you have to dodge dicey madness coming from trying to read these tablets. Oh, actually, with the comprehend languages spell, which you have, you're able to read them without risking madness. They say plans to move the entire Mind Flayer Society to the Fugue Plane, which includes an assault. This includes using an assault by heroes to cover the transport of a new Ulatharid, hundreds of tadpoles, and Ceramorphosis equipment to the Fugue Plane for protection. Brief notes about 2 Mind Flayers being sent far to the west in search of an ancient elder brain. There are references to Mind Flayer ghosts, but it does not make much sense. A census and tally of all slaves that were harvested from the trade road. That's valuable to Calypso. Notes about previous failed attempts to turn fire giants from Merimidra into Mind Flayer thralls. Apparently the Ceramorphosis takes much longer for them. Brief notes about the establishment of the Fugue Plane. Arcane formulae have been used but do not appear to be familiar or part of any traditional magic you're familiar with. A listing of every type of brain that the author had consumed with notes like contains hints of iron, essence of a broken heart, tangy, etc. And a breakdown of Regis's memories, including the dwarf's dealings with the coven of hags outside of Flan, curiously referred to as the Sisters of the Dwarf, and a bloody history with his bloody history with the Zentarum. So, you gather your wits together. Thanks to Ray's great luck, she was not have her brain sucked out of her head. Brant with a mighty smite drove the brain away, and Might kept you guys from getting the full brunt of all the Mind Flayers at once. So good job, guys. That was very hard.
We barely pulled that off. That was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, returning to Calypso, she rewards you with another 4,000 gold in 4 big diamonds. And she also offers you her Wand of the War Mage +3.
Damn.
Wand of the War Mage +3. It's a copper wand inscribed with runes in both the Infernal and the Ignan languages, and the symbol of the Zentarum encircles the tip of the wand. Other than its appearance, it's no different than a normal Wand of the War Mage. No extra powers. You have a scroll of mass suggestion and a scroll of Powered Pain, yeah. So if you would like either one of those scrolls, roll a straight d20, and whoever 2 highest rolls can go and pick them.
Can anyone just use them outright before I roll again?
I bet Brant can. Not yet, though.
I can with a chance of failing.
Yep, yep.
Oh, if you can cast
What were
it
the
on
2
me.
scroll?
Mass Suggestion.
Which I think is Wizard Sorcerer.
And
Bards, too.
Bards, maybe?
Powered Pain. I bet Bards, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like Mass Suggestion.
I want the Powered Pain one.
So everyone roll who would like to take one.
Powered Pain is... Let's see.
7th level.
Yep, I'm looking to see which... It's on Sorcerer. Warlock, wizard. That's it. Sorcerer, warlock, wizard.
Okay, so no one's rolling, and Brant, you want power
I'm
word pain.
I can
my
use other.
I got kicked out. I'm trying to get back in.
You want mass suggestion.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want any of those? Okay, so Brant gets power word pain. Loki gets mass suggestion. You all have a wand of the war mage +3 you can take, and or replace one of your existing items if you're at your max, or leave behind.
Would the wand of the war mage be good for Chew?
It's +3 to I want to say arcane spells.
Okay, so not.
Let me double check. I might be wrong though.
I'm trying to find it.
Wand of the war mage.
It just says when
spell attack
holding
rolls.
this wand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be good for me.
For any spell attack rolls,
I think I'm gonna take it because I get to add a magic. Oh, it's attunement probably though, isn't it?
It is
attunement.
I also let you ignore cover.
Yep. How many attack spells do you have?
Well, have cover.
Exactly. I never use attack spells, and I like my Staff of Soaring Insects, Robe of Stars, and Wand of Fireballs much better.
All right.
So I'm not going to take it.
Okay. So let's see here. The rewards are going to be easily max on gold. Let me double check here. Okay, so yeah, you'll each get 800 gold because you got 6,000 gold pieces in diamonds and 1,250 gold pieces in Asura gems. So dividing that by the amount of you, that's over 800 each. So you got 800 gold each. Scroll of mass suggestion goes to Loki, and scroll of powered pain goes to Brant. One of the more mage available to everyone. You gain
how much gold do you get per level?
You can not exceed 1,600.
Oh, well, then I'm taking 0 gold.
Yeah. You spend it on lifestyle and upkeep and taxes, and it gets stolen from you and all that good stuff.
So, sorry, how much gold?
800 gold.
I send it back to my tribe.
In 1,000 gold pieces worth of whale blubber.
Yeah, I know. They look at it and be like, why is he sending this to us? What are we going to do with it? And we don't get downtime anymore at all, right?